Do you see Grace Hamilton as a reggae artist or a dancehall artist? What category of music you would put Grace Hamilton?
Sometimes I think that I'm unstoppable. Yeah, ready to go, man, lock it low. That's right.
Blessings family, welcome to the channel. This is Ladybeunstoppable. If it's the first time, remember subscribe. In this video, Andre Stevens is going to respond to a post that Spice made on Instagram. Now, I did not get to see that post, but basically Spice was responding to a prior live that Andre did regarding Spice and the Grammy and all of that. So with no further ado, this is Andre responding to Spice's response. So go and watch the video till the end. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if what Andre said, if it add up, or, just drop your opinion in the comment section, or you can drop it in the chat when the video premiere as well, but we prefer the comment section. Watch the video till the end.
You might read off a paper. You might read off a paper. When I'm in studio, I have to create my content. I have to look in front of cameras and I have to say and talk what my brain wants to say and talk. I am not your prime minister or the leader of the opposition that I need a paper to come and present a speech. If you never know Grace Hamilton, I was a top debater at St. Catherine High School. I sat in the National Youth Parliament. I sat on several different boards as a youth advocate. I don't need papers to craft a conversation. This is not a Spice show. That when you're talking, you'll probably need to do 20, 40, 50 clips before you can continue. So if you never need the Grammy, why then get a nominee and go out there and talk about? And Footer Hype said it. And now I realize what Footer Hype was saying. Imagine Spice Hamilton, Grace Hamilton, dear Gracie, imagine you did not win the Grammys and there's a sensation around your name. Footer Hype said it. Just imagine, Spice, you won the Grammys. All now there would have been celebrations and nobody could talk to you because the Bible speaks about humility. Humility and purpose. So if you make members of the dancehall fraternity can say, if you did win the scope, then couldn't chat to you, then something is fundamentally and philosophically wrong with your definition of the queen of the dancehall. But then Grace Hamilton, see, I want to ask you a question. Spice said she's equally a reggae. I guess not, I'm a reggae artist. She said she's a reggae artist equally as she is what? A dancehall artist. I want to ask the people on the live tonight. Do you see Grace Hamilton as a reggae artist or a dancehall artist? What category of music you would put Grace Hamilton? What category of music would you put Miss Hamilton? I want you guys to answer, because I don't want anybody to think that I'm here to bash Grace Hamilton. I am here to beat, teach, and educate. I want you to tell me, Jamaica, what category you see Grace Hamilton in? Dancehall or reggae? Dancehall or reggae? Is she in dancehall or reggae? See there, dancehall. Dancehall. Nobody is saying that Spice represents reggae. I'm not hearing that. Go educate yourself. Jesus. I don't need any attention in the dancehall industry, no. I don't need no attention in the dancehall industry. And what is so sad, see people even saying none of the above. I disagree. She's a dancehall. Dancehall. Tell me no, man. Me no want nobody think that I'm on an agenda to defeat Spice. I'm not here to discredit the woman for the work she has done. She's a hardcore dancehall artist. See it there? Dancehall music. Somebody said Bob Marley must be rolling in his grave. She do everything, but dancehall is her thing. Dancehall. So I want to know. See, one of them come here now. Them start to be disrespectful. See, guys, we don't want to have a disrespectful conversation. We want to up the ante. We want to up the ante. Many of you have not been exposed to a conversation that is different and unique. So this conversation is not about Ray and Baga Baga and suck your mama and batty man and this and that. This school is one where we educate and give you literature. I never back down. If I never back down from bro God, who is Spice? Who is Spice? Who is Spice? Spice is an ordinary Jamaican dancehall artist to me, who has come from the bowels of poverty and she has made rounds. So if you consider her, Spice and me not in the same category in terms of intellectual capabilities. Who is that? Who am I? I am the voice of reasoning. I'm the voice for the poor people. I am the partner draw boss. Them come out now. I am the partner draw boss. That's fact. And I beat and teach anybody. Anyone. Why you never jump on RT boss last night and days before? And me wanna have strength for kind of ear say me a beating stick. You couldn't take on foot or eye, but I me want take on. Right? So when all I know talk, I come from a school. So them continue now. All of the spites ratatouille, them a run out, you know. All of the little rat them from out the gully, them a run out now, you know. So I go and make you know today. I go and make you know tonight, the 10th of April 2022. Me not afraid of no boy, no girl. So when I'm having a conversation on this a platform beat and teach. Beat and teach. So I want to tag Grace Hamilton because me want to have a conversation with her. And the conversation is not about quarrel and arguments. So I'm going to say to you all, me now watch for no comments them because you know kono mono. Una kono mono. Una can't take me on. Una no recognize say. Probably if only they come to me and have a conversation. Remember RT boss take her money and trick her, you know, and tell her say she'd go win. What is something name? And earthworms them, they are conker worms and palmer worms. Right? So not for unno who are here tonight, who not going to take me on, but I am ready. Fit as fiddle. Who say me a fish, who not go see me swim through the deepest ocean with you tonight. But let us carry on the conversation. Let us carry on the conversation. Here's what she said. Black hypocrisy, friends or don't care. Those are food for talk. Right? If those are food for thought, black hypocrisy, friends or don't care are not reggae music. They are not reggae music. I'm going to swim through the ocean with you tonight. You know, so when shark worry about I want to say deep, believe me a shark. Those are not reggae. Black hypocrisy. Alright, want to say reggae? Let me go listen to me know what reggae is. What is reggae music? I wonder if I spice this. No, she. And to struggle to find music, that you not claim is reggae. Let me listen to black hypocrisy.
I would reach further if the color of my skin was lighter.
So because it have a one drop, because it has a one drop to you guys, that is reggae. Wow. You want me to let me come hear a real reggae music? Another nominee who was in the reggae album. Here is a true reggae.
If I have a lover,
Listen to that versus black hypocrisy. Listen to this. Etana and sound reggae to you.
how could you come here when you know I got trouble?
Alright, I'm going to play a next one. Listen to this.
See, I've had my trials when my
So when I listen to that conversation, it begs me to question. It begs me to question. This tune and the melody coming from Etana. The tune and the melody that comes from Etana is totally different from the tune and the melody coming from Spice. Reggae is feel-good music. Reggae is what? A conversation and a message about social, political, economical oppression. Black hypocrisy speaks about social oppression, meaning black women trying to find their identity. But Spice, for all of your career, how much of your music was laid on a conversation about reggae? Your music has always been and predominantly been dance, hardcore dancehall. That is why you have been dubbed the queen of the dancehall. But a part of the conversation that I also was having yesterday, Spice, Sean Paul no sound like reggae. Many of whom have won the Grammys don't sound reggae. So you yourself have been what? Placed in a category that years come by, them want to start have a conversation about what reggae Grammy should sound like. But your claim say Spragga Benz. Which album Spragga Benz did? What she say? Cause me not really follow her up, you know. Shabba Ranks. beat there. Two people. The beat of the music makes it reggae. And this was when Shabba Ranks was having a conversation where reggae was pulling to form the new music dancehall. Unless me no know it. And I am going to say to you, I don't know it all. And that's why I am going to say to Grace Hamilton, I don't want you to see me as giving open critique and not be open to having dialogue, you know. Right? And them come on, you know, not hear me say, Spice Shade Room. You know, hear me say this a shark, yeah, I go swim through river bottom, you know. I go and swim through it. You never know say this a shark, yeah. Yes, Soldier win it, lose it 3 times. So you think that would be good for her to win it once? Or probably 3 or 4 times. But the limitations to the music that she creates is hardcore dancehall. And all I am saying, diversify the music. I don't want to kiss you out. I don't want to kiss you out. Come on, man. I don't want to kiss me. Come on, kiss you out, kick out your black rat. Come on, man. Can't you have conversation about that? But you don't know who my icon is. Michelle Obama, when you go low, I certainly go high. Right? And Grace Hamilton. Oh, Lord, Shade Room. Suck what? Shade Room. Let me tell you something about this young man. You know, one of the things that you guys might look on is that if you change your attitude and your modus operandi, probably a lot more people in the dancehall fraternity would support you, Grace Hamilton. Because when I look in the fraternity, you know, there is more against you. Shade Room, done me, man. Done me. I want you to done me, Shade Room. You know, I have no pride, you know. I have nothing named shame. I have nothing named shame. The point is, many people, many of you who are talking should encourage your artist to be more humble. Because through humility, a lot more people will be drawn to you. A lot of people are against me, but one thing for sure, I am a voice of reasoning, madam. A voice of reasoning. A voice of reasoning. And many of the truth is, you don't see that when I talk, people like Brogard and Juliet Holness can't come after me. The opposition can't come after me. You know why? I know it all. I know it all. And when I speak, many of them have to listen because they know that if I ever open my mouth any louder, many of them can't have a job. Many are against me, but they are more with me than against me. They are more with me than against me. If you are with me, say yes. If you're with Andre, say yes. If you believe what Andrea says is right, say yes. Yes. We ain't tell them who can yes. Who talk up and say yes. Me not talk nothing wrong. Because criticism goes to the heart. When you're a public figure, you get criticisms from all angles. When you're a public figure, you get criticism from all angles. Shared room. We expected a no from you. So you're not even a part of this conversation. So when all along go and want come take me on because I said, why can't you see a conversation beyond the criticism? Beyond the criticism. I said, Spice represents, she has stood up despite the amount that she has gone through. She has stood up through it all. Through it all, she has stood up. But, Grace Hamilton, you need to exert some levels of humility. Humility. If you're a history student, which I am sure you are, look at all those who have been great. They walked with a spirit of humility. Eat me alive. Only love shark. You never know say shark a rich meat. Shark a rich meat. Imagine if she worth $5 million US. Imagine if she had exerted a level of humility. She would have probably worth 50 million US. But I'm going to make a stark comparison. I want to make a stark comparison. Look at where Shenseea is right now to where Spice is. Look at Shensea's worth to where Spice is. Don't you realize that a year or two from now, I don't have net worth yet. I'm not an artist. I'm just a public figure. Look at Shensea's net worth right now versus Spice. I'm going to ask you one question. One question. Don't you see that Shensea's net worth is increasing daily? And what I am saying, there is a lot going against Spice, and what Spice needs to do is consolidate the people around her for her to go higher and better. Spice, have you ever played a game of chess? If you have played a game of chess, you would have realized that in the game of chess, the queen never dies. The queen never dies. The queen never dies. And what the queen does is use all of the chess players to win her game. To win her game. Look what Shenseea has done. She has used Ramesh, her minion, to reach further. Spice, who is your Ramesh? Spice, who is your Ramesh? Who is your Ramesh, Spice? Who is carrying you to the next level? Probably if you had footer hype behind you. No, but you couldn't have footer hype and Spice that are too hot-headed. No, sir, that couldn't work. That couldn't work. Footer hype and Spice couldn't work. That are too hot-headed. Who is the Ramesh that Spice needs? Who is the Spice needs a Ramesh to push her career in the next level? I don't need a Ramesh. I'm not an artist. I have a team. I have a team behind me. That's why it is so hard to catch me, you know. Because my team is dynamic. Who is your Ramesh Spice that can help you to move your career in a different direction? With all that you're doing, Grace Hamilton, I'm going to say to you, up your conversation. Make people see in a different light. Make people see you. Make people see you. Oh, Shaggy. Can Shaggy manage people's career? I think Shaggy's an artist himself. But Shaggy would have made a very good combination with Spice for True. So I'm going to say to you, Jamaica, I'm not going to get in a public brawl with Grace Hamilton. I want to educate her and to make her a better person. Probably Spice. Probably. If you find more people who are erudite, who are educated, who make sound business advice, you'd have been way further. It's not your skin, it's not your complexion. Tyler Perry made it big. Oprah Winfrey made it big. Steve Harvey made it big. And they're all black, Spice. But you know what separates them from you? It's something called humility. You have everything going for you, but you have no humility. It takes manners. Manners carry you through the world, Spice. And if you have that level of humility, you would have been further. Further. So I'm going to say to you, Grace Hamilton, I expect more from you. I expected more, Gracie. Dear Gracie, the public made it clear tonight. They don't see you in the light of reggae music. Dear Gracie, the public would want to see a humble Grace Hamilton. Dear Gracie, never limit my conversation, or never you argue that somebody's conversation is bullshit. That's the first line of defeat. There is a line of argumentation. There's a line of argumentation that you should learn at St. Catherine High. Is that before you denounce a man's argument or your counterpart argument, say, I disagree to agree, or I agree to disagree, and here are my conversation where I disagree. You never had to call it bullshit. You never had to call it BBC. Spice, Grace Hamilton, dear Gracie, can't you up the ante as the queen of the dancehall? You're a mother now, you know. And as the mother for the queen of dancehall, you must know how to behave ladylike. Ladylike. With some decorum. With some decorum and diplomacy. Every time you speak or utter words, you come in like a little bagga ray girl. You need to up your ante. Make people see you as the queen. When them see you, you get all one little funny, you fan yourself and say, why, Andre, that's where you carry the conversation tonight. Today for me, tomorrow for you. You must know for you style. You need to know you're the queen of dancehall. Represent like the queen and stop behave like a little bagga. Queen of dancehall must sound like a queen. When, me go say this to you. When the Queen of England get criticism. You ever hear the queen come out and talk? She send her minion and her emissaries them to do her work. If you say you're a queen, act like queen, talk like queen, look like queen, speak like queen. You want me to teach you how you must speak like a queen? Let me teach you. You know how to talk like a queen? You know how to represent like a queen? Grace Hamilton. It is a simple fact. It's a simple fact. Simple fact. You must have posture, Spice. It's posture. You must know how to smile. You must know how to greet. Dear sir, madam. You must know how to do what? Court accordingly. Speak. Speak. Pronounce, enunciate, project. So when are you going to say blood clot? No, that's not what you said. Honorable gentleman, your conversation is limited. Let me educate you. Everybody tired to see us looks go. Black girl will come from poverty. You always bite up yourself. Nobody wants to see you in that light anymore. We want to hear you. Hear you representing dancehall with the scope. You see, when you don't have money, you must sound like money, you must look like money. Sound like money and look like money. Speak like money. Look pan Sean Paul. You are in a league with Sean Paul and Shaggy. You ever see Sean Paul and Shaggy in an holy baga baga? You never see Sean Paul and Shaggy in a baga. Spice in a one different league now that is called growth. You stretch your auntie. You stretch your auntie if you're in the league with Sean Paul and Shaggy. If you're in the league of Sean Paul and Shaggy. Behave like the general them. And stop behave like the baga. No take on RT and the Ray them. When foot attack, ignore him. And use style and class them. When they go low, Grace Hamilton, you go high. When they go low, Grace Hamilton, you go high. Me born in a baga. A Waterford, Gaza me come from. But that don't mean that my DNA must be that I must be baga. Spice, you're in the category with Lisa Anna and them girl there. Lisa Anna was walking trophy. When you do the song 2 years ago for Lisa Anna, and you say Lisa, so we like it. Yeah. And then the category you're in. Because if Lisa to go tomorrow, Lisa can be a prime minister. And then the people are your friend. Spice in a one different league. Different league. So you have to behave a certain way. You never hear when you go amongst what? When you go amongst the Romans, do what the Romans do. Do what the Romans do. Do what the Romans do. Sir Hamilton, this conversation that you had last night, this conversation wasn't warranted. And Spice, here is the other part of the truth. Here is the other part of the truth and the other part of the fact. I am not fighting you. I've never fought a reggae artist or a dancehall artist. What I've done is put forward constructive criticism that is well bent, well built on the foundations of fundamentals and argumentation. And what I am asking of you, every time somebody comes out and critique, it's not that we want to keep down. Keep down, you people, you know. It's not that we want to keep you down. We want you to do what? Reach to higher heights, higher levels. So we're going to critique you constructively. 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 And when he put out the it for me, the Holy Ghost are going to send it up in now. When the Prime Minister put out the it for me, you never know say. Remember answer, because if you want 100 things, so you can't pull me down. Every high thing must come down. Every shackle shall be broken, because my Christ wears the victory crown. Who about put out it? Me now I shall not die, but live and declare the works of the Lord. Una got tired, fi see me face. Nah get me out of the race. Why you not come on the life, come take me on? Come on the life, come take me on. But Spice, I'm going to remind you. Enough homosexuals in the church will say, dear Jesus. You never know. Enough pastor did they as homosexual. But we not carry the conversation this because we so bagga. But we are go further. We not go hear about me in the Gleaner. Girl, me bigger than Gleaner and them and Observer now. You never see a British. Good morning, Britain carry me. A good morning, Britain and French me that me the pan 2 weeks ago. Where on the day? You never see that. So all you know attack and all you know go on. Uno can't take me down. I am fighting my culture. You hear what she say? Stop fight your culture, youth. You are not a Chinese. You have a good night. Spice. Now because I them wrinkle up and somebody tell us me a Chinese. I've never accepted any Chinese ancestry. I've never accepted any Chinese ancestry. Me a serious Afrikaner. Come from Shango, the Orisha nation, the Orisha people. Serious people. So all I'm going to say to Uno could have chat. No man, let me add what them say. Come man, come on the live. Me adding you on the live. You must show your face. Show your face. We want to see your face. Nobody now go come talk for live and can't show your face. Show your face. Show your face. You have to hide. If you're a Spice dependent, you must show your face. See you come for live and can't show face. Show your face now. Nincompoop, baboon. Neophyte, rare, bagga. Show your face. You're still silent? You never know, so me tell you, so me have go the deepest sea phone. Show your face. Oh, you're so silent now. Oh, you're so silent. Where is this dopey bat? That is in dark. Show your face. Oh, God. You silent and you diss me all long? I thought you were a Grace Hamilton supporter. And when you come on public platform, you must be able to speak. Hmm? Keyboard badness. Keyboard badness. Or this is Grace Hamilton. Huh?
Dead faces. That's my focus. Cream, me, I get the cream. I only cream.
Real garbage. See that? Them in the garden hiding. A real rat bat. We set a rat trap for them. Them want come back on now. Me not have time and waste for you. Because you get your 10, 15 seconds. See it ya? Eh? Hey! Boy God. Or a spice duppy. I wonder if a RT boss. Must have been RT boss. Hmm? A RT boss come a defense spy. I look like a RT boss still there on it. Forward still. When me butt me to a forward still. Forward still. Hmm? When you come on live, when they are type out Ella diss me. I'm telling you come on the live. I'm joining upon the live. See somebody a call me. Good night, welcome to Partner Draw TV.
Good night, Andre.
Yes, my friend. How you do?
I just call you to tell you that don't join no more spice and them people them to the live. If the dead goat and the milk bath never works, we should win the Grammy, it now go work, should be attack nobody. Just not join them, just continue with your conversation because you are educating them.
So you say when they go low, we go high.
Very much.
But the way how them depend on the live.
No, but listen, Andre, this is why you must not. You continue to educate them and do not respond to them. Look at their leader, how their leader behave when she is criticized. She throw everything out of the from sweetie, doll, bag, pampas, you name it. Get back to educating Spice and her team. Do not get drawn into any gram with them. Just get.
But what I am saying is, Wayne, the conversation that I was having, the conversation I was having was never to disrespect Grace Hamilton.
There's a lot in your conversations for Spice to learn from. They are learning. They are just horrible learners. Spice just have a temper and a rage. Her flock will be just like they are because this is how the queen behaves.
So the queen is awful.
If the queen of baga, have we not seen her when she and people in any back and forth? She not top. She a person who wants to win the conversation. She not top. So don't get drawn. Just get on with it. You're educating them. They're just difficult learners.
All right, Wayne. I'm going to finish up this live now because the hour almost come to an end.
Yes.
All right, my brother. Be blessed and walk good. The thing soon come out tonight.
Yes.
There was a problem with the technicalities, so them fixing it to send out again.
No problem.
You don't want my number to call me? You don't want my number to call me? Which one you want my number? Because I would have done one hour before I go with tonight. But nah, sir. I'm not going to stoop to that level. Not going to stoop to that level. Grace Hamilton. Grace Hamilton. This is one of a 3-part series. This is one of a 3-part series that I will do. This is, join me for part 2 tomorrow, and we will have a wholesome conversation on the music, wholesome conversation on the music. Dear Gracie, it's such a shame that your followers all have a particularly social order. They come from a particular social class. They all disrespect people, and the conversation, they're all in the same class. Tomorrow, join me now. I'll go and teach another subject in the class tomorrow. Dear Gracie, it was a pleasure. Walk good and enjoy your NBA games tonight. Enjoy your NBA games tonight.